Let me cover my picture so that you people don't see my picture on the back. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. An impromptu one, impromptu live. I just want us to talk briefly. I have my paper here. There's something I want to share with us. When people join me, we are going to share something. Hold on, let me. Let's have a look if I can position this. Trying to position this. Oh, of course. I've been saying that I'm going to message you every day this week. I wanted to message you to find out how you are. It's been a while since we chatted. So this evening, just give me a minute. Yeah, this evening I decided to come live. I normally do my live on Sundays, but you're at work. Yeah, I just want to say hello. Give me a thumb up. I'm sure you have already given me a thumb up. Thank you so much. I know you're at work. I know you're busy trying to find time. Yeah, just wanted to greet you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, son. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, please concentrate on your work, okay? It's just a quick live stream. I just have an update. I just want to share something. I mean, I know people will still join, but I'm not going to be long. I'll just drop. Later on, you can replay it for me so you can hear what I said. Yeah, I know you always do anyway. And I've been catching up on your own videos as well. Yes, thank you so much. So, bye. Yes, concentrate on your work. Yeah, concentrate on your work. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in. Yes. Each time I come on this type of live stream, I will see a lot of people up there. I don't know whether they're human beings or not, but there's something I just want to share with us today. Yeah, there's something I want to share with us today. And first of all, I want to know how is everyone? How have your week been? It's Friday. Friday, end of the working week for most people. End of the working week for most people. See, I'm standing up to do this live stream because I need to just catch up with my Fitbit, with my steps. I need my steps to go up. So I'm standing up to exercise myself while I'm doing this live stream. Yeah. Who are there? I know Cos is at work. He just said hello and he's working. If you are out there, can you give a thumb up? I can see some people there, but the thumbs up is not increasing. Why is that? Thumb up, double tap on your screen to like the live stream. Okay, double tap to like the live stream. How are you all? Yes, there's something I just want us to share. Something that those people out there, can you double tap on your screen to like this live stream? That would be very helpful if you can do that. So, how has your life been? How are you all doing? Mendez, hello, my friend. Greetings from New Jersey. You are very welcome. How is New Jersey? How is the weather there? I hope it's not as cold as we have here in the UK. It is very cold here in the UK, and that is expected for the time of the year. But there's no snow. We have not seen snow so far where we are, the side of the UK where we are. Right now, really cold, yes. Just like it is here in the UK. It is very cold. I heard, because we traveled over the Christmas and New Year, I heard that over the Christmas and New Year, we had snow. But since we came back middle of last month, no snow, but at least it's very cold and raining most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we expect for the time of the year. Thank you for stopping by. And have you given me a thumb up? Double tap on your screen to like the live stream. That I will appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. You have. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you just a supporter or are you a YouTuber? Mendez, are you a YouTuber as well? Let me know, because I like to know if people are YouTubers or just a supporter. I just came across my live stream. Yeah, are you a YouTuber? So it's just an informal live stream, just a chit chat to know how everyone is doing and to share something with us. You know, as human beings, we are always ready to condemn others. I have a small a small drone channel. Ah, okay. And that's the name of your channel, Mendez Drone. Okay, Drone Ops. Okay. Okay, I have a small drone channel. Okay, I'll check you out. I'll check you out. Mendez Drone Ops. Okay, okay, I'll check you out. So just an impromptu live stream. I do this. Yeah, okay, I'll check you out definitely. Okay, let me write it down because I know what I am like. Where is my? I haven't got pen nearby, but I'll get it. It's in my head. I know somebody whose surname is Mendez. So once I say Mendez, then I remember drone, then OPS, oops. Yeah, I will check you out. Yeah, so from time to time, I just come live like this to chat about things, about life, about family, about anything really that came to mind. But today, what came to mind is how we are with others, how we are with other human beings, and are we quick to judge people? Are we always very quick to judge people and not allow people and not make excuses for people? Even though we know that we make mistakes, we can hurt people as well. But sometimes when it comes to others, we are very, very impatient, and we are very quick to judge, and we are very quick to condemn. So that's what I really want us to look into today, to just think, pause sometimes and think. When people do something you think is wrong, just pause before you jump on their necks and they start, talking bad things about them. Just sit down and speak to yourself and ask yourself, are you perfect? It could have been you, that did that thing. That could have been, even if it's something else. Maybe you think that what that person did was so horrible. But how about us? There are things we also do, and others will think they're horrible. And that is life. So my message is that we should always think twice before we jump on other people's throat when we think they've done something wrong, especially on this social media. And my message to people on social media is, if you don't want people to put mouth in your business, then don't spread your dirty linen in public. Don't bring certain things. There are things that are better kept off social media. So if you don't want people to put their mouth in your business, then keep your business to yourself. It's not when you bring your business in social media and people, obviously, some of them, that's their niche. They just jump into any trending news, and you can't tell them not to do that, because you can't tell people what to do on social media. So the best thing would be to be measured, to be measured. Let me just be moving as I'm talking. Let me just be moving. Add a Q&A sticker. How long to wait to text back? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you jump? Who are you? You didn't even say hello. You came in and you saw, and older lady here standing and matching while she's doing the live stream, and you're asking me about jumping. Eh? Oh, BMC, you are so supportive. Thank you. And I've seen your comments on my videos as well. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, BMC. How are you? And where my Spice? She's gone back. She's gone back. She's not here today. Yes. Oh. Can you jump, please? You are still talking about jumping. You can jump where you are if you want to jump. You can jump where you are. Damn. Yes, she has gone back. She only came to visit, to so I can share some of the things I brought back from Nigeria with her. Please give me a thumb up. Please double tap on your screen to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, is it Lames Patel? Yeah, if you like jumping, you can jump where you are. I'm not jumping for you. I jump when I want to jump. If I want to do my exercise, I can. But today, I'm only standing up to do this live stream and just walk on the spot because I have interest in health as well. So today I decided I'm going to do a quick live stream, and I just want to stand up and be walking on this go. Oh, hey, found me. Clip. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. My AA is in the building. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. No, but if what you are saying is about what BMC said, BMC only said damn because he asked me about Spice, because he's very supportive. He knows us. He knows Spice. He's at YouTube as well. So he asked me about Spice, and I said that Spice have gone home, that she's no longer with me here. So that's why he said damn. If that is what you're saying, yeah, he wasn't. Oh, not BMC. Okay, not him. Okay. Yes, people asking me to jump. I know they are just so rude, some of them. When they come on people's live stream, I expect people to observe what is happening. Okay, not BMC. Okay, that's fine. I expect people to look at who the person is, what the person is saying, what is happening before you start dropping comment. How can you, looking at me, or do I look like a young girl or a baby to you? You'll be telling me what to do. Can I jump? And you're saying, please. What does that mean? Yes, people can be so mean. That's why each time I come on this impromptu live stream with my phone, I get this often. I have to go back to work. Have a blessed day. Oh, Mendez, thank you so much. I'll check you out. Mendez Drone Ops. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving a thumb up. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you coming around. Okay, have a good time at work. There in New Jersey, I think it's still afternoon. Here it is getting to, what is the time now? Yeah, it's about 6:30 in the evening here in the UK. So it must be just early afternoon over there in New Jersey. Thank you for coming. Not greeting, nothing, but asking. Yes, very rude. Not even hello, host. Just say anything polite. Like Mendez came in and he was very polite. Is it he or she? I think it's he. I don't know. Yeah, he. Very polite and told me where he's chatting from. I asked him about the weather over there. He told me about the weather. Very, very polite person, Mendez, and I'm going to check him out. This is what you do. So, Mendez, thank you so much for being so polite and for coming around. I appreciate you. But the other one that is talking rubbish, can you imagine asking me to jump? Because he knows that's how. It's a he. Okay, you're a he, Mendez. Thank you. I thought so anyway. With your from your name, I can tell you're a male. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, no rudeness. I'm just here trying to bring up some things that have just come into mind. And the last thing I want is people being rude. Okay, later. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good time at work. Okay? Mendez Drone Ops. Thank you. Hey, how are you? You found me. I just, hey, why you're here? I just came on live because today, because on Sunday, I won't be able to be live. We have visitors on Sunday, so I won't be live. So I thought, let me do the live stream today, and so that at least it covers for the week. And I'm thinking also going forward to be doing my live streams every other Sunday going forward. But definitely this Sunday I won't be able to because of the reason I just told you. But in case people are looking for me on Sunday, I may put it in my community as well. So I may be doing every other Sunday from now on until further notice. I'm just trying to take my time properly with this UK from this YouTube. What did I just say? Yeah, so thank you so much, AA. I appreciate your support every time. I do not take it for granted. Thank you. Spice was supposed to be here. She was supposed to be here. She told me she's going to, maybe something, she got copped off with something. Was supposed to be here. And yeah, I just want to do a general talk and what came to mind. And there's something we read this morning. There's a booklet we use for our devotion. And it's been raining heavily. Yes, here as well. All day today it's been raining. But that did not prevent me from going for my walk. I've already been for my walk and I went with my boots to make sure I don't slip. And I told Daddy not to come with me because I don't want him to fall. And I just went for a walk. I don't, even with the rain, I just cover my hair, cover my body, and I went. But it's been raining all day here as well. Yeah. Not heavy. For here, it's not heavy. It's been sort of shower. There shall be showers of blessings. That's what happened today. Just showers, not a little bit of shower, not heavy rain at all. Yeah, still have to carry on. Exactly. I don't mind the rain. I mind snow so much. And thank God that since we came back from Nigeria last month, there's no snow. So I'm so grateful. I'm glad that we don't have snow. Although, if there's snow, it wouldn't bother me so much because I'll just look at from my back garden. I would look at the snow. I'm not going to go out for anything. Yes, we have to carry on. That's right. And couple of car accidents around here, around road blockage, heavy traffic. Wow, really? No, the rain is not heavy here. When I went for a walk, I just have to cover my hair. But it wasn't heavy at all. But it's rained all day, drizzling. I would say drizzling. Yeah, it drizzled all day, and it's still raining. Yeah. So what I wanted to share is the fact that, did you see me? See me. See my wedding picture. Look at that young bride there. What am I saying? And couple of cars. Okay, I've read that already. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, look my innocent face. Oh God. I also have a baby picture that I framed. Since we moved 2 years ago. Oh, we moved nearly 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. This November this year will be 3 years since we moved. So since we moved, I'm looking for my framed baby picture because I would like to show it on live stream one day. And when I framed that picture, my children are like, when they were much younger, Mom, who is that? I'm like, you think I just became your mom and I wasn't a baby at some point? That was me as a baby, as a young girl, 3 years ago already. Yes. Well, 2.5. It was November. November will make it 3 years. Yes. So let's say 2.5 or just thereabout. Yeah. Felt like yesterday. Yes, honestly. I can't believe it's that long already. I think because when we moved here, shortly after, Daddy became unwell. And hold on. Yeah, Daddy became unwell, and we now went home to Nigeria that year because we go every other year. And then when we came back, he became unwell. So, right. Wow. Oh, God. Hold on. I've got the glass then. But what's the difference though? Tell me, because I like to know. What's the difference between drinking it from the glass and drinking it from the bottle or plastic or whatever it is? What's the difference? Or just that it looks better taking it from the glass? I hardly drink like that. But I just grab what I saw beside me. Hope you're okay. I'm okay, yes. Tell me the rationale. Is it just that it looks better to drink from the glass, or is there any particular? I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you so much. Or is there any particular reason why you say to drink from the? Oh, it flows better. Oh, yes. Right. Okay. That's it. Okay. It flows better. That's fine. So, what was I saying? Yes, we're talking about baby picture. Yes. So when they say they are always amazed when they see that my baby picture. I'm like, yes, I was a baby. I was a child before I became your mom. Okay, it flows better. That's good. Good to see. You see, I've learned this one today. I've never known any difference. Yeah, it flows a lot better. Yeah, okay. You see, that's why I always say to people, we learn every day. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter who you think you are. You learn new things every day. I wouldn't have even thought of that. I thought, drinking is drinking, whether it's from the glass or from, but it flows better. Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Thank you for that. Yeah. So what I was saying before you came, I was saying about how we are always too quick to condemn, to judge, to, not to listen to people, or we condemn people. We don't want to know whether what they're saying is correct or not, or why they've done what they did. All we know is that you shouldn't have done that, and we don't think about ourselves. That's just my opinion and observation. Okay. Okay, I thought you have scientific backing backing it to know why. I wanted to ask you, what's the science behind that? But obviously, yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, well, and as you say, it's also easier for me to drink it from the glass as well than opening this, doing this, and doing that. But when it's from the glass, yes, it's a lot easier to drink. So thank you. Thank you for that. So, um, there's something we read today. I have the booklet here. I just want to share it with us. I mean, people are not here. It's only you at the moment here, I think. I'm going to get that Spice. She told me she'll be joining. Maybe she didn't know. I didn't tell her the time I'm going to join. And obviously it wasn't planned. But when I was speaking to her earlier on today, I told her I may go live because I will not be live on Sunday because we are going to be having visitors here. Okay. So the title of this, what we read today, it really spoke to me. It says, let's honor one another. Let's honor one another. And it's from Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor, giving preference to one another. And that is from Romans 12:10. So it really, I thought, let me come here and share this with my people this evening because it's really something that spoke to me personally. It says, have you ever noticed how quick we are to accuse someone else of some of the very things we excuse in ourselves? Okay, musician. Again, she would not say, oh, I didn't know you went live. You didn't tell me. I just come live like this and I don't tell anybody. If anybody is free and, notice, they can join. Otherwise, that's okay. So it says, have you ever noticed how quick we are to accuse someone else of some of the very things we excuse in ourselves? In so doing, we practice a double standard, requiring more from others than of ourselves. Jesus said, why do you look at the speck in your brother's eyes, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? That was, familiar verse in Matthew 7. The double standard works like this. Yeah, it says, when others are set in their ways, they are obstinate, but you are firm and resolved when you are set in your ways. But if it's others, they are obstinate. When your neighbor doesn't like your friend, they are prejudiced. But when you don't like their friend, you are a good judge of character. You see, so we see it in different way when we are the one on the other side. When they try to treat someone especially well, they are buttering them up. But when you do so, you are being thoughtful. When they take time to do things well, they are lazy. But when you do so, you are meticulous. You see? So we always find a way to justify our own actions, but to condemn others. Okay, somebody came in there and said, hi, Heisga or Heisga, something like that. Hello, where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Heisga. Oh God, let me not bite my tongue. Yeah, where are you chatting from? Can you double tap on your screen and like the live stream? Then the next thing, when they spend a lot, when your friends spend a lot, they are reckless and undisciplined. But when the person does the same thing, then they say, oh, I'm generous. But for others, they are reckless. What do you mean by phone? Double tap on your screen to like the screen, to like the stream here. When others pick flaws in things, they are critical. But when you do, you are being perceptive. Watching from phone. Is that what he meant? If you're watching from home, you can also double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen. That's how you like the live stream. Then the next thing, when they pick, yeah, I've said that one. When they are mild mannered, you call them weak. But when you are gracious. You see, when people do something, okay, that's what he or she meant. Okay, phone, meaning that they're on their phone. Yeah, all right, okay, okay. When they dress well, when others dress well, they are extravagant. But when you do, you are tastefully in style. What are you reading? Polite and sensible comments only. Yeah, did anybody say anything? What are you reading? I'm just reading a booklet from what we studied today. It's just something I want to share with us, that we must not always condemn people. We must not always pick fault, pick issues with people. When people do something, let us make some excuses, because everybody is so different. Yeah, everybody is so different. So I'm just reading from that booklet. It's just saying what people, when people do certain things, how people perceive it, and if it's that person, the person will not perceive it that way. So the next thing is, when they say what they think, people will say, oh, they're spiteful. But when you do yourself, then you are being honest. You see, when you do it, you say, oh, I'm just being honest. But when others do the same, you say that they're being spiteful. Okay, okay, thank you so much. And then when others take risks, they are foolhardy. But when you do, you are brave. So Paul wrote, be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor, giving preference to one another. So the word for today is, let us honor one another. So I just want to share this with us. Let us honor one another. Let us know that we are all different. Even a husband you married for years, even your children that you have raised up for years, there are still things you don't even know about them or about each other. And there are things that they do that you cannot stand, but you can't really, you just have to try and bear with them, because we are all so different and we all make mistakes. That is the message for today. Let us, and then I was saying earlier on as well, with social media, anything that you don't want people to put their mouth in, if you don't want people's opinion, don't bring it out, especially if it's something that you know will cause issues, or that is negative, or even if it's positive. To be quite honest, people will still find something negative in whatever you share. So the best thing is, do not share what you don't want people to put mouth inside. That is just the message. Because a lot of people are just, oh, mind your business. Well, did you mind your business when you brought your business in social media? You did not mind your business. So people cannot just mind their business that way. You have to make sure that what you're bringing out in social media, or what you're saying, or what you're doing, that you are ready to stand. They're going to be strong to stand up to it, because some people on this social media, that is their niche. What they do is looking for things that they can talk about, looking for people that uploaded something that they, especially if you are, maybe I say popular, or you've been around for a long time, a lot of people know you, and some of them look at you as a role model, then you have to watch what you do. So after reading this today, I'm like, yeah, it's something that I can actually come out here and share. This live stream will not be long. I'm going to be ending the live stream soon, but I thought I needed to share this with us, and I needed to say to us to please make excuses, bear with each other, bear with one another, and for people to please mind what they bring on social media, mind what you say on social media, because social media, they're not your friend. They don't care. Even if something hurtful, even if you lost somebody or something, sometimes some of them don't even care. Even in the midst of you saying that you lost somebody, you still see some negative comments, people just being horrible. So that is what we see on social media. Is it right? No, it's not. However, it is what it is. So what I'm saying is, let us be considerate, but at the same time, mind what you bring. Yes, social media, do not forget. That's the thing. Because even if you do it and you think, oh, because now, I remember the one that is trending now, people are bringing some videos that she did 7 years ago. They are now beginning to analyze it. Because social media or YouTube does is, when something is trending, they will start recommending some even past videos from that person. And that is what is happening now. People are now recommending her videos. People are YouTube, I mean, recommending her videos, and that throwing up things that she did 7 years ago, 6 years ago. And when one person was analyzing her videos the other day, and she was insinuating that all the things she was saying in that video about living with a man that is not present, he does everything, he provides for the family, he does this, he does that. However, that man is not present. And she was saying at the time, that was 7 years ago, she discussed this. She said that somebody sent her that information. However, the person that was analyzing it recently said that it's not true, that it was her story that she told 7 years ago, but it's now that it's in the open. So it is so difficult. So as I said on Sunday, if you live in a glass house, do not throw stones, because it can come to hurt you later on. Social media never forgets. So we have to be very careful. I have to be very careful what I'm putting here, because maybe when I'm even gone, my grandchildren, great-grandchildren may be watching, and what are they going to say about me? Are they going to be proud that they had a grand or great-grandmother like this that was actually on social media in her time, or even our own children now? What are they going to remember us for? Yeah, some videos that people are making now will be seen by their grandchildren. Thank you. And great-grandchildren and generations to come, unless they decide to private everything. Even if they private it, that's the shocking news, is that even when people private their videos, there are people who already saved that video. They can still use the video even when you've privated it. If they have copied it and put it somewhere, they can still use it. So that you go and private it or take it down or do all those things, once it's out there, it's out there. And even if you private it, some people already made videos out of it. You can't private their own. And they've made that videos out of it with your voice, with your face, with your pictures, so there's no way you can completely hide away. It will be yes, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Even at that, it will still be this generation, this social media now, a lot is happening. So that's why people have to be very careful. So when I see people doing these things, I feel bad for them, but more so their generation to come. This lady that they're dragging now, because she came out and dragged herself to start with, they're dragging now. She has children. When she said, oh, my children are grown up, I heard that the first one is only 20. 20 to me is not grown up. 20 is still a child. Yes. So if first one is 20, how old are the rest? So they're still children. And these things, children are so cruel. They can talk about it to them in school, in their private life, in their work. A lot of people see these things. So we have to be mindful, not just think only about ourselves, but also think about our children, our children's children, and so on, and extended family members. Once your name and face is out there, even if you don't put your face, they will go and find your picture. Nobody sees her husband's picture, but for some reason, somebody went and dug out a picture and put there, say that it's her husband, and showed the face, So that's social media for you. So in anything that you don't really want people to revisit in the future, do not bring it out, and behave yourself as well. I spent Christmas watching documentaries by BBC years ago, and some people were commenting they have been looking for the documentary, that the documentary were their family somewhere. You see, that's the thing. Yeah, I see some of these documentaries as well. I'm like, wow, this is when you look at the quality of the pictures, you know that black and white, some of them, they are long time ago. But now, look at what you just said there. Yeah, yeah, dating back the 50s and 60s. Exactly. So these things will always be there. So people must be very careful what they are doing, because even if you are gone, how about your generation? How about others coming behind you? Do you not care about them? Yeah. Christmas in the 50s, etc. Yeah, I used to love documentaries like that. I love to see what UK used to be, in the 50s, 40s, even 30s. I like to see what he used to be, because obviously he has not always been like this, like any other country. Yeah, I love to see documentaries, old documentaries like that. It's really, really, I love watching things like that. Yeah. So we just have to be careful, in as much as begging people to be kind with their words and not to bash people so much. At the same time, people who are doing these things to themselves, can they stop? Because less people, yes, yeah, yeah. Can they stop? Because these people may have made mistake. I'm sure some things people do, hindsight, they'll be like, if I had known, I wouldn't have brought this out. If I had known, I wouldn't have come out on social media. But it's too late, because it's out there and a lot of people are analyzing it. And the other one they are analyzing is this Kingsley, pastor. Is it Pastor Kingsley? Can't remember his surname. That went and did a tattoo, and then he opened his mouth to say that Jesus and God had tattoos. What kind of pastor are you? What is actually going on? Why not just concentrate on what people are bashing you for about your tattoo? But for you, and this wasn't even they say, they played a video where he used his mouth to say that Jesus and God had tattoos. And I just want to feel like asking him face to face, where did you see that? And where was it recorded? And why will you even say something like that? You just concentrate on telling people why, if you choose to tell them, because they are asking questions, that they quoted the Bible where he said not to have tattoo, but I'm not going into that. He knows why he did what he did. I saw it too. And then for him to be saying that Jesus and God, that's the one that annoyed me. As for him having a tattoo, and he used is it John 3:16, that's what they say he tattooed on his body. I don't really care what he tattooed. All I'm saying to people is to know God by yourself. Don't listen to some of these people who do not have anything to offer you. But whatever he chooses to do, that's up to him. He's a grown man. He has to answer for himself. But the thing is that these people are calling themselves pastors, and people are looking up onto them. Yeah, people, they justify their actions anyhow. And that's why people have to be mindful of who they follow and who they listen to. Yeah, he came out in the open. In fact, he even videoed himself in the tattoo parlor where he was doing it. Some are doing worse things behind, of course. If this man said one, Chris Okafor, if his own didn't come out the other day, we will know that somebody in that position was doing all those things. But only one thing will just make them to, but they've been hiding and pretending. Yeah, of course. As I say, I don't mind what he did or what he's doing. But for him to now say that Christ and God had a tattoo, that's where I have an issue with him. But if it's what he did, up to him, his body. If it's not right and God condemns it, he will answer for himself. Whether his followers will say, oh, Pastor Kingsley had a tattoo, why not? I'll go and do it. If he's the one they're following, and if they see him as their God and they want to go and do what he's doing, up to them as well. Okay. They arrested a lady. Yeah, I'm not talking, yes, I see what you, I'm not talking ill against him. I'm just saying that if he did what he did and he thinks it's right, fine. I don't have any issues with that. It's just what he was insinuating. That's the only way. The lady went to Nigeria and she has been arrested today. Hey, she must have been, wow. Do you know the name? Is it a YouTuber? She must have been saying some things horrible. That's why I don't go there. I don't even, I only mention his name because people, it's been on social media and people are saying that he did this and then the only thing, as I say, that really it does not sit well with me when he mentioned Jesus and mentioned God in it, or he asked for what he does. He's a married man, he's a grown man. Whatever he wants to do, let him do. Don't bother with her. Okay, then that's fine. So whatever they want to do, but it depends on what she said, because again, it's not even good to be calling them out and condemning them, because as you rightly say, a lot of people are doing worse things behind. A lot. If this one that came out last week or so did not come out, nobody will ever believe that such a life is being, that such a thing is happening with her. Nobody will believe. It's only what you come out here on social media to say that people will see. And that's why it's better for people to, she called them out. All right, yeah. It's not something I want to do or I even appreciate people doing. Stop calling them out. If there's something they are doing that you don't like, waka pass. That means even if you go to that church, stop going. If you want to continue going, then do not listen, don't follow what they're saying, follow your Bible. But to be calling them out, saying this and that about them, I think it's wrong. They did not force you to come to their church. So if there's something they're doing, instead of calling them out, even those people that are calling these people out, go behind, as you say. What they are doing behind, you'll be amazed. They are doing worse things behind, but they are calling these people out because they call themselves pastors, and people are thinking that because they are pastors, they should do better. That's why sometimes they do these things. Apparently, they arrested her today as she can't be dealt with till Monday. So possibly sleeping there over the weekend. Wow, lack of justice. Exactly. Because if it's here, at least for you to arrest somebody that is talking, the person only said something with their mouth, they never harmed you. There will be a way that can be judged. But over there, anything goes. Once you give them money, money talks. Every other thing will just be shoved under the carpet. So that's a horrible one. That's not good. And I assume maybe the person lives here in the UK. That's another thing. All these people on social media who always attack people, you call them out, whether pastors or not, you call them out, you call this person out, you say all sorts of horrible things because you live abroad. You don't know when you're going to travel, there are people who knows, oh yeah, Ireland. There are people who know that you'll be traveling, don't know how information goes around. Yeah, they can tell them that, oh yes, he may even be asking you, oh, we are traveling. Oh, that's cool, that's good. When are you going? And which airline are you using? And how much they charge? So I'll see if I can use it next time. And you'll be giving that information thinking that you are giving information to somebody you trusted, and they can use that information against you. They can now tell them this is when she's coming, this is the airline and the rest of it. And that might be the case. So it's very, very important for us to mind our business. As I say, yes, people bring out things on social media, but still mind your business, because you can omit and commit by saying too much about things. A lot can go there, as they have a list of them to be arrested. Really? Yeah, exactly. A lot, because sometimes I listen to some people on this YouTube, I'm like, where does this person live? And then I'll find out, oh, they live in America. Oh, they live in UK. Oh, they live in Europe. So I'm like, no wonder, because if they live in Nigeria and they're talking the way they're talking by now, one or two things would have happened. But all I'm saying is for people's sanity, especially this 2026, let us not start it with all this passing sleepless nights. As I said before, people waking up at 2 a.m. to go and catch up with gossip. That's your own mental health. You are not maintaining your own sanity. And you think you are talking about others when you are damaging your own health. So let us not dwell too much into even this one, as I said about Pastor Kingsley. It doesn't bother me. I'm not even blinking an eye. I know lots of people who actually had these things on their body, and that's the best people you can think of. They're nice people. So that does not define anybody. But the only problem I have is what he said, yeah, as a reactor. Yeah, he will do, she will do very well, but she doesn't want to. She said that she hasn't got the strength to, yeah, she will do very well there, to be quite honest. And, but she doesn't want to, yeah. Yeah, so thank you so much, AA, for being here with me. Thank you. And one or two other people that came and went. I appreciate every one of you. But as I say, what I just wanted us to share today is about what I read, regarding honoring one another and making excuses for people, and not always attack, because we can't all be the same. However, people must also mind what they do on social media. As you said, and as I said, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, family to come in future will see these things, and are they going to be proud of you, or are they going to be disappointed? Because they may not have met you, but they've heard about you, and they'll just see these things and be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to. And some of them might say, oh, I'm glad I didn't know her, I'm glad I didn't meet her. Or will it be the other way around? They'll be saying, oh, I wish I met my great grandma. I wish I met my great grandfather. Look at what he did, and so on and so forth. Yes, I asked her, because I have to ask her offline as well. Because I didn't want to talk about that her wound on live, but because she said she was going to dress her wound. So because I knew about the wound since, I thought it has healed, but I didn't want to obviously say things like that. She said it herself. That's why I even said something. Yes, it's a healing, because as you said that day, the concern was, is it getting infected because of our Niger and the site, where it happened? And it's not something I'll share here with you, obviously, but it's the site and how it happened. When she told me, I was baffled, and I think that's why it's delaying to heal. But she told me offline, I called her on that Sunday, she said that it's actually healing nicely. And as I say, because of the site of the wound, it's taking longer. But thank you for asking. I'll tell her that you asked. And I'm sure she will now say, oh, mommy, next time when you're on life like that, just message me. I said, I don't want to be messaging people. If people find me, fine. Otherwise, it's only an hour. People can replay and just join in the fun. We haven't done much today, but I just shared some of these things about how we have to be a bit measured and make excuses for people. A lot of people are carrying a lot. Oh, I spoke to a client today, and honestly, it broke my heart. It really broke my heart. Where the person I spoke, and what was going on in their lives. And I'm like, this is just one out of many going through similar things. It's just horrible what people go through. Oh, see who just came as I was, she found me. See who found me almost 1 hour when I'm saying that I'm going. Me and AA have been here just chatting as if we are looking at each other. And now Funke is here. AA, Funke is here. Yeah, she's an amazing woman. She, all these Indian people and everything came initially. Some of them were rude, and AA in capital letters. AA was in capital letters telling them not to be rude and to be measured in what they say. She was there sorting them out for me. Funke was in the background. Were you? Were you in the background, Funke? I don't think so. If she was in the background, she would have said hello. I wasn't. Yeah, if she was in the background, she would have come in earlier. So as I said, or some of those Indian came and they were talking. One of them asked me to jump. Can you imagine, Funke? Yeah, you just looked at me, you want me to jump, and you know they have dirty mind. You know why they ask a lady to jump, you know that already. And what an insult. But AA dealt with them. AA dealt with them. They're so rude. You don't do that. You know, when you come on live stream, you look at the person on live stream, you listen to what the person is saying, and then you know the type of comment that will be appropriate. Yeah. I wasn't in the background. No, I know you were. I know you were. If you are in the background, I know you would have said hello since. Yeah, I just read something we read from our reading booklet this morning for our devotion. I just shared it. Where in Romans 12:10, where Paul was saying that we should be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor, giving preference to one another. So I shared all that here today, and I was just talking about how we have to actually bear with one another, and especially on this social media, that people need to know what they bring out on social media, and when they do, people also have to be mindful of how they attack them as well. You know, some people are passing sleepless nights on top of people's matter. They are passing sleepless nights. As I said in my live stream the last time, somebody said that she was about to sleep or sleeping, and at 2 a.m. and she had Bagam on her phone. She had to sneak out from the bed from her husband. She sneaked out to go and do video quick because of this gossip and things like that. What kind of nonsense is that? Funke knows the country. Deal with him. That's how the vertical, yes, that's how this vertical live stream. I noticed that if I do my normal live stream on Sundays, no. Yeah, I didn't feel I was polite on that one. Yeah. Was it? Okay. Okay, but at least you are firm, and they stopped and they went away. Yeah. She knows the country. Yes, this vertical live stream, I see that happen a lot. When I do the Sunday one, oh, by the way, Funke, I won't have my live stream on Sunday. We have visitors. So I thought, let me just come out this evening, just share something. So I'll just have something there for an hour. And it's about 2 minutes time. It will be an hour and I'll end the live. So that's basically what I shared today about, how we need to be measured, how we also need to take care of our mental health and our own health. What's your business sleeping at, and when we have to jump out of bed by 2 a.m. to go and start recording video because there's a gossip that came into your phone? Why is your phone even on at 2 a.m.? So these are the things we talked about today, that we just have to, in as much as we are jumping into people's cases, when sometimes we even have worse happening in our own families, in our own place. Yeah, is the trend thing, mommy. Yes, it's the trend thing, but they are actually damaging their health, some of them, because they are all back to back, waiting for the next one to upload. When do they have life for themselves and their family? I have visitors from London, or you have met lots of friends. No, coming from that side, yeah, from Kent area, yeah, where we lived before. We have met some friends here, and we haven't invited, apart from Velka, we have not invited any of them in-house. And Velka only just came briefly. I told him that the next time we're going to do it properly, going to invite her and her husband, and they'll come and I'll make lovely jollof rice. She said that she has heard a lot about jollof rice. I said to her, in fact, it's long overdue. That visit and that jollof rice for her is long overdue. So, and I said to her, that's the only thing I can think of in a Nigerian dish that they will like. So I'm going to make jollof rice, maybe with some fried plantain, like AA will not eat her fried rice without plantain. So I may do that. I promised her that. So that's going to come. But these ones are coming from south. Yeah. Yeah, gossip is this trending thing. If they have this trend, like AA was saying that I should encourage a spice to come back, and when she comes back, let her do what do you call it? Reaction, gossip. Spice, in as much as she talks a lot, she said that she hasn't got strength for that. She can't deal with that. Yeah. Jollof rice and dodo. Yes. That's what I'm going to make for them. Add me too. I know you love that. I know you love that so much. Yeah. So thank you for being with me. AA deserves a medal. She deserves a medal. I would have also checked her out when I go to London next time. But she just wants to remain like this. She doesn't want to. But one day I'm going to bump into her. One day I'll be in Owambe. Well, she's not an Owambe person. I'm not even an Owambe person either. I would have said I'll bump into her in a party. And when I look at her, one eye, I'll see a very fair, beautiful lady that is just there observing everybody with her eyes. I'm like, that's AA. That's definitely AA. I will go to her and of course she will see me. When she sees me, she will know it's me. Oh, I'm hoping to move soon. I hope you're coming this way. Don't be that way. Come up north a bit, but not too inside, not Manchester, not even Birmingham. You will never know. Okay. Okay, had enough of London. Yeah, I don't blame you. Do you know, since we left London over nearly 2.5 years ago now, it's like breathing a different type of air, feeling so different. I mean, you see, when Spice came here, you know what each time she comes here, she just jumps up like a child. She's like, so this is UK. There's a place like this in UK. You know, it's just the environment. It comes to a stage, especially with you, your children are getting to that stage where they're all going to uni or leaving the house. So that's the best time to maybe downsize. We're in a bungalow, and that's just what we want. Imagine if we did not come to this bungalow and daddy became unwell in 2024. We moved in 2023, and this illness came in 2024, where it would have been a struggle for him to be going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So God just saw ahead and just planned with us ahead. And we just, everything the same level. The garden is huge. The kitchen is big. You know, so when people come here, they're like, even my brother-in-law who has a mansion in Ikoyi, where we normally stay, when he came here, he was like, I love this place. This is just what you, and in my language, they call senior brother or senior person Dede. They say, this is just what you and Dede needs. This is so good. I love this. I'm like, I said, what are you liking about here? When you have a big mansion, she said, no, don't worry about that mansion thing. This is because they've been to our house when we are in Kent. It's a big house, 4-bedroom, conservatory, large this, large that. But when it comes to a time in your life, you just want to get out of London area, just go a little bit and have your life and sanity. And that is what we did. Your road and the surroundings are stunning. Yeah, it's so beautiful. The neighborhood is just so nice. Honestly, we love it. I'm also a rural girl. I can't deal with, yeah. Honestly, since we came here, it's just like we are in mini heaven. That's how I see it sometimes. Honestly, it's just so good, especially when the children are grown and when they come to visit. In fact, our third son, who lives in Switzerland, at the time we're about to move, oh, mom, dad, why do you have to go that far? When I come to visit, my friends are still in London. I need to do it. I'm like, your own selfish need about your friend who lives in London. And now that we live here, each time they visit, they stop at Heathrow. He rents a car from Heathrow and drives down, and he's loving it. The last time we all went for village walk, all of them, when they all came, and they're like, this is perfect. This is so good. Yeah. So you never know. You never know. It might be that she's even coming around where I am, and I'll bump into her. I'm like, you. So I'll see you in person, you, AA. Because when I see her, she's told me that she's fair. At least I've got that in my head. She's fair. Funke, she's not as dark as me and you. She's fair, but she's not as beautiful. She's not more beautiful than me and you, who are dark in complexion. Exactly what our children are saying, especially our second child. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll be like, that will be too far for me to visit. That will be too far. But now, he just loves it, comes out in Heathrow, rents a car, drives down, you know. So You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if you come around me. I will know because I will bump into you and I'll see you and I'll know it's you. Based on you've already, at least you've given something out, your complexion, you're fair. You're not like me and Funke. So you're fair. So I've got that. So each time I see any fair looking lady that is beautiful, yeah, you're beautiful, but as I say, not more beautiful than us, black. I'm not black. I don't like using the word black. What do you mean by black? Who is black? No. What's my color then? Am I brown? I don't have any color. I'm just a human being. I'm darker. Somebody that is darker than you. I rather use dark than black because I'm not black. I have a black shoe here. If I bring that black shoe and put it beside my body, I'm not nothing near to that. Look at this watch. It's black. Can you compare this with my body? So we are not black. I don't like using the word black. And I don't like using the word people of color. Funke, here in the UK, they call us people of color. Hey, Jesus. And some of our people also use that word, people of color. I'm like, what do you mean? That's a very horrible way to describe us. If anybody has people of color, they are the ones that will say they are people of color. What do you mean by people of color? Yes, brown skin. Yeah, brown skin will be fine. Dark will be fine. I don't mind because I'm darker than they are and I'm darker than AA. But to say people of color, I don't like it. And some of our people use that as well. Black is beautiful. Funke, see what AA is making us feel. He's making us feel perfect. She said that black is beautiful. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But we're not black though. Black is beautiful, but we're not black. We are dark. Because we're not this color. But anyway, don't mind me. Whatever they want to say, that's okay. But I'm not people of color. I'm not person of color. That's the one I don't like. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And let me go and pick bone with Spice. Because we were chatting earlier today. I said to her, I'll probably go live. If I won't go live on Sunday. And she said, I'll check. I'll be there. And she's not here. Well, probably she's busy. I understand. But I'm going to pick a bone. I'm going to make her feel guilty now. Where were you? Funke and AA were asking about you. Why did you not come? And she will feel so bad. Anyway, thank you all, and I'll see you by God's grace the following Sunday. See you the following Sunday. Thank you so much, AA in particular. You know, as I said last Sunday, not a YouTuber, but she's very supportive, and she's been here with me almost since I started, and she told those people where to go, and they all went. Thank you for doing that. And thank you, Funke, for joining as well. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. How are the 3 E's doing? Yeah, I'm sure they are good. So no live stream on Sunday. No live stream on Sunday. We have visitors, but the following Sunday, by God's grace, we will. Yeah, they are fine. Yeah, I'm sure they are. And I'm sure all your families are good. So I'm going to go off now. Thank you so much for joining me. See you a week on Sunday by the grace of God. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Bye. Thank you so much for your constant support. You can see on my live stream now, it's either shorts or 1 minute or 2 minutes video. That's all I can do for now. I'm not going to bother myself with sitting down, doing foundation, doing that, do 8 minutes video, and people will come and watch 1 minute and go. So let me kukuma give them 1 minute and 2 minutes videos. Whether they watch 30 seconds of that or not, that's their business. And yes, they grow so fast. Ifechi, tell Funke to bring the children for summer. Are you going to fund it? If you are going to fund it, then get in touch with me. Let's plan it, how it's going to be funded. Funke, isn't it? Who will fund it? Being stingy. Oh yeah. Buy tickets quickly. I'm sure if Funke can buy tickets, she will buy tickets and come. But what is going on in Nigeria now? I don't blame anybody who cannot do these things. We will all fund it. Funke, you've heard now. But how can we all fund it? Funke, can you judge this case? How can we all fund it when we don't even know her phone number? We don't know where she is, unless I'll just drive down to London one day and go to certain area. I think she said she lives in North London. That's the most bit I know. She lives in North London. I'll go to North London, which is like half of Lagos, and say, I'm looking for AA. I don't even know what AA, the full meaning of her name. And I will say, I'm looking for a fair lady called AA. People will look at me, they will think I'm mad, isn't it? So we have to start funding it by at least being in touch. Then we'll know how it can be funded. Yes, now. But that would be funny. Come down and use a placard. Yeah. I'm looking for a lovely lady. She's been so supportive to me, but I don't know where she lives, but I know she lives in North London. Do anybody know her? Oh, in fact, Oyibo will call a psychiatric, they will call crisis team, that there's a lady here, even though she dressed properly, she looks okay. However, she's not okay. Crisis team people will come, and anything I'm saying to them, they'll be taking it with a pinch of salt. They'll think, oh my God, that would be funny. Yeah, so on that note, we are ending the live stream, and I'll see you a week on Sunday. Goodbye and God bless, and thank you so much for coming. Let's go.